as we have already discussed till the OmniScript, means what is the OmniScript and what is the OmniStudio. Now we are coming to the DataMapper. So DataMapper is a tool through which you can take the data from the Salesforce. Means it hits the server and take the data from the Salesforce, or it can put the data to the Salesforce database. Okay, means like a load operation, like a fetch operations, or transform operations. Means it is mainly playing with the data as a data mapper. So data mapper includes 4 types: data raptor extract. So previously we are dealing like a data raptor extract, but now it is a data mapper extract. Okay, same thing like data mapper load, data mapper transforms, and data mapper turbo extract. Okay, so today we will discuss about the data mapper turbo extract. What is the data mapper turbo extract? So whenever if you want to fetch the data from only single object, or we can say like that, like a count object or a contact object, means particular one object, in that case we are using the data mapper turbo extract. Okay, this much clear? Means it is fetching the data, that data mapper turbo extract or data mapper extract, we can say like that. So you can ask like that, what is the difference between data mapper extract and data mapper turbo extract? Okay, so data mapper extract is pulling the data from the multiple object, not from the single object. Okay, whereas data mapper turbo extract the data from the single object. Okay, and data mapper load, it is utilized for sending the data from your form to the Salesforce database. Okay, means it's inserting the data, updating the data. For that purpose we are using data mapper load. Now coming to the data mapper transform. Data mapper transform is used for transforming your data. Means suppose that if you want to convert some JSON data to the XML data, in that case also we are using the transform, data mapper transforms. So that is not a single practice. There are so many other things which we can use for data mapper transform. Okay. Now today we will discuss only about the data mapper extract. Sorry, data mapper turbo extract. So now we are going to the our org and we are saying what is the data mapper turbo extract. So first what we can do, we are going to create one OmniScript in which our requirement is like that. Sorry, our requirement is like that whenever you are entering the name of the contact details should be fetched on the UI. Okay, you have got the requirement. So fetch so this is the name of your OmniScript. Now coming to the type is like that, means suppose that for one type you can create different OmniScript of subtype. Okay, so suppose that you are in the servicing team or you are in the contract team and you are creating some OmniScript. So here you are giving the name of the type. Okay, so suppose that I'm working in the servicing for something related to the servicing, so I have given the servicing as a type. Now coming to the subtype, in the subtype we can provide what we are doing, means for this type what we are doing. So here we are creating here we are fetching the contact details, so we can give fetch contact info. Okay, now here we can give the some description like that, fetch contact details on the basis of contact name. Okay, now we are saving it. Now this OmniScript is getting created. Okay. So as I have already discussed all this about element and this header sections and this setup sections. Now we are directly going to create one OmniScript where we are taking as an input of the name. So for taking the name input, I am selecting this text field and dragging it here. Okay. And I'm giving it the name, or here also we can give in contact name. So this is the API name of our field in which we are giving the input, that what the input we are giving, and on that particular name the contact information should be appear. Okay. And this is our label, what it will show it here. Okay. Now this step we can make it like not a step, we can give contact. So it will be little clear what we are doing in the step 1. Okay. So contact search. Okay. Now whenever you are entering anything, and if you are hitting the next button, the in the below contact information should appear. Okay. So for that I am taking another steps and putting it here. Here we will display the contact information related to this name. Okay. So what things we need to display it here? Suppose that I want to display the contact name. Here I'm giving contact name. Okay. Now one email also I want to display. I'm taking the email field. Okay, I'm giving contact email. Here also I'm giving contact email. Here you can give only email, that's it. No need to AC file. Okay. So this contact name, okay, contact name, contact email, and I want to display phone also. Okay. So take the phone. Otherwise you can search it here. Okay. Telephone, it is there. We can take it like this. And we can drop it here. Contact phone. Okay. Now here we will display contact phone. Okay. Now if you go and preview this.
Then field label contact.
Okay. Now if you want to preview it, you can click on this. Okay. So suppose that I am searching with Daya and clicking on the next. So whatever the contact there in the database, that should appear it here. Okay, that contact name, contact email, and contact phone, it should be appear it here, but it is not coming because we have not done till the data mapper work. Okay, because we are not fetching, we are just giving the UI part. Okay, the sessions which we have discussed now, this part we have done, means we have created this digital experience, means OmniScript and FlexCard, means we have created the UI, but we have not created to fetching the data. Correct? Till now it's clear what we have done.
Are you guys there? Did you got it till now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now the second part coming in the picture is like that: DataMapper extract, DataMapper turbo extract. So which one we have to use? We have to use DataMapper Turbo or we have to use DataMapper Extract? Either
Turbo.
Turbo, because we have to fetch only from the one object. So we are using DataMapper Turbo Extract. Okay, so we have taken this DataMapper Turbo Extract action, and I'm give my naming convention is something like difference. So I'm giving like that DataMapper Extract Turbo Extract, sorry, Turbo Extract. And what you are doing, so I'm getting contact details. So whatever your industry is following the naming convention, you can give like that. Okay, so I'm creating one data mapper here for this. This is just a bucket here we are putting. Now we have to create a new data mapper here. I'm clicking on the new data mapper and giving the name, this data mapper get contact details. Click save. So see, now one new window will open. Okay, one new window will be open as a data mapper turbo extract. Okay, so this is our OmniScript and this is our data mapper turbo extract. Now from which object we need to fetch the detail? Contact object. So I'm giving the contact, and what is the object path? Contacts. Contacts is the object path. Okay, now on which field we are giving the where condition, means we are saying that we need to fetch the details from the contact object on the basis of name equals name. I'm explaining it what I am doing it here. So basically what is this? This we are understanding. This is the object. Okay, and what about this? This external object part. So this is a variable in which you are storing the data. Whatever the retrieved data is there, na, that we are storing. Okay, like this. Suppose that I'm leaving list of contact, con list, select ID name from contact, where name equal to name. So whatever the record it is coming, it is storing in this variable. So same like that in the data mapper, we are taking the object and we are storing that all the record in this contacts variable. Okay, and in the where condition, this is the where condition, we are saying where name equals to name, same like this. Okay, till now this is clear?
Yes.
Okay, so suppose that I'm going to this our org and checking in the contact object there is a record or not. So suppose that there is one record, Carol White, okay, and I'm going to this data mapper. Let me delete this. Okay, so I want to preview this, means this is the data mapper and this is the OmniScript. So currently I'm working on the data mapper turbo extract. So I want to preview it. I'm checking that it is working fine or not. So you have to click on this preview button. Okay, once you click this preview button, you have to give some parameter. Parameter means like that we have declared na here, we have declared na name equals to in the where condition. So this name parameter, we have to pass some value. Okay, so this is the contact's name, that is the value, and we are passing it here name as like this. Means what is meaning of this? Select ID name from contacts where name, instead of this name we are putting the value, correct, like this. Okay, are you getting?
Yes, yes.
So when you now execute this, it's coming as an error. Okay, so I think we have making some mistake. So let me check it. No valid data is returned. Please check selected fields. Contacts name equal to name. Contacts. Okay, sorry. Here we have here we have to select the what things we need to display it. Okay, I want account ID. I want first name, last name. I want name. Okay, now going to preview, execute this. Okay, so with this contacts we have two contact. Okay, one is this and one is this. Okay, the first name is same, last name is same, this is also same, but the ID is different. This ID is different and this ID is different. So when you go on your UI, you are able to see with the same name there is a two contact. Okay,
Yes.
now how we can map this here so that it can display it. Okay, so now for mapping purpose we have already taken the data mapper name here. This data mapper we have taken it here. Now it is saying like that, go to this data mapper, but what name we will give? So data source means from the where data will be sending to this data mapper. Okay, so we are sending the data from this name. Okay, so we are putting this data source as name, means this name. And what is the filter value? Filter value also we have given the same thing na here. In the data mapper when you go, here we are giving the name only. Okay, so here we are giving the name. Okay, so whatever you fill this value here means it will go to this picture. Okay, now go to the preview, give the name, sorry, Carol White. Next, see the data is coming here now in the nodes. Okay, data is coming in the node, but it's not coming here. Okay, it's not displaying. Then why it's not displaying? So when you go to this, it's coming in the form of list. Are you able to see? This square bracket means it is coming in the list, but we are trying to store the data in the form of the single variable in the OmniScript. Is this clear? Means what I want to try to say. Our data is coming in the form of the list. I have only, means we can say like that, I have only one variable and we are trying to store that in one variable multiple data. Okay, so that is not possible. So first of all we have to make this as a list. Okay, so making this list we need to take one block. When you go for block is a combine of group of element in a steps. Okay, so block is treating as a list, so we will put it here, block. Okay, and in this block what I will do, I will put the contact name, see the biggest problem with this. Okay, so we have put it in the block. Now going to the node. Okay, what is the node of that first node is contacts. The same node we have to put it here also, means here we have to give the node name as a contacts. Label you can put it anything. Contacts info I'm putting it. But the API name you have to give as same as the node. Okay, so this is the contacts node, and here we are giving the contacts as a node. So this is treating as a node or API name, we can say. Okay, now contact name. So when you go here in the data mapper and you can see it is coming as a name. Okay, so what we can do it, instead of name we are taking as a first name, and we are removing it. First name is already there. First name, last name, and account ID. Okay, and phone number we also need to display. Okay, first name, last name, and phone number. So going to this contact name, I'm making it as a first name, contact first name. Okay, now when you go to the preview, see the contact first name is coming, correct? But the other things are not coming. Why? Because we have not configuring the node according to this data mapper. Okay, now I'm going again and configuring the other nodes. This is I have configured. Now email, what the email node is there. So email, okay, email we have not taken. Let me take email also. Review it. Now we have taken the email. Yeah, we have taken it. Execute. So email. So this we need to configure it email. So instead of this contact email, we need to put email. Okay. Now preview it. Give Carol White. See, the email is also now populating it. Correct? Now going to the third configuration. Third configuration is the contact phone. Now go to the data mapper. See the phone. Phone should be the phone. Give this same node it here. Okay. Now preview it. Give the Carol White. Click the next. Okay, still the contact phone is not coming. Let me see what is the problem here. Design phone preview. Maybe the data type issue. Yeah, so looks like I have taken this contact phone as a phone. We need to take it as a text field. That is a text field, that's why it's not displaying. So let me take the text field, and where is that contact? Take as a phone. Delete this. Phone. Okay, so I have taken the field. Now I'm going to preview. Carol White. Next. Okay, so now your phone number is also populating, contact email is also populating, and contact first name is also populating. Okay, so are you getting? You understand all these things? How it's populating now the
Yes,
data? How we are configuring the this data mapper turbo extract?
yes.
Yeah. So our next session will be going on 8:30. So we will connect after this. Okay. We will share the link.
Any possibility for sharing the previous session?
Yeah. There is a recording. We will share that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if possible, could you please share the YouTube link of previous batches videos?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, okay. Like